Rose, and today I'm going to be interviewing some people from Save the Oroville Trees. And you want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Helen Dennis. I'm here in Oroville, and I'm one of the members of Save Oroville Trees.
I'm Carol Ramirez, and I live here in Oroville, and I'm here to support Oroville Trees.
Mike McCarty, and it's the same thing. I'm supporting this effort to save these trees.
I'm Linda Draper, and I'm co-chair of our communications committee and on the steering committee for Save Oroville Trees, and I'm here for the same reason they are.
So I just have some questions for you, and whoever wants to answer can just feel free to jump in. So why are the trees so important to you?
To me, they're majestic trees. They're beautiful. I love to sit under them. I can remember when they weren't this big, and I think they're just something that God gave us, and we should be enjoying them, not letting them die.
Yes. How many have they cut down in this area?
231 since October.
Wow. How long have they been doing that?
Well, PG&E has this program in the state of California ever since San Bruno, and it's called the Pipeline Pathways Project, and what it's about is that they're erring on the side of safety, and instead of examining these trees or the roots or the pipes, they just carte blanche say, okay, those trees are near our pipeline, we're going to cut them down. And in our area, they have not analyzed any trees or roots or pipes. I was told that by a PG&E rep. They're going by a study that they did a year ago based on other trees. And so they really have no evidence or documentation. They just want the trees gone. Now, in some communities in the Bay Area, there are 8 cities that have formed a coalition. And Pleasanton, Walnut Creek, and Lafayette are part of that. And in Pleasanton and Walnut Creek, they were scheduled to have 200 trees destroyed. And they negotiated and had them do some risk analysis and all that, and they got it down to like 8 or 9 trees in both those cities. In Lafayette, the manager there, the city manager, told a friend of ours that they are going to ask PG&E to move the gas lines rather than cut the trees. And our mayor and city council don't back us. So this has been part of our big problem.
What do they do with the trees once they're cut down?
They haul them off over to Durham. There's a green waste over there.
A cogen plant.
And it is over there that they just have them laying on top of the ground like corpses. And our mayor, Linda Dallmeyer, received $1,000 from PG&E for her campaign contribution. She also received $750 from Recology. Recology owns green waste.
Do you feel that PG&E is doing this only for safety?
No, not at all. Because they're going to every area throughout California that they service, and they are chopping down all the mature, even some of the smaller, but the very mature trees. These trees are 127 years old. 127. They were 82 when they put this pipeline in. Roots are not doing anything to the pipeline, but they want to get rid of them because, according to them, it's a safety hazard, like San Bruno. But it's not like San Bruno. These are 6-inch pipes compared to a 36 inches, 3 foot, high pressure, very high pressure. These are not high pressure. And plus, this summer alone, they put in what do you call it?
It's a safety valve, so there's a sudden depressurization in the line. The valves will close, so it doesn't continue to feed a gas line.
So one little leak, and the pressure gets cut off right immediately.
Are there anything living in these trees, like any birds?
Lots of birds. We have red-tailed hawks. They destroyed a nest the other day that was fully complete. We have another nesting couple that are up there building a nest right now. We have osprey in the back. We have lots and lots of little birds and beautiful squirrels.
What kinds of trees are they?
Sycamore and elm. Brought over from the UK on a ship
1887.
in 1887 and planted here by General Bidwell.
Wow. Do you feel like our community could be doing more to stop this?
I do. I do. I think that they need to we can't get our city council to stand up. I think we as concerned citizens need to recall all our council, but we also need our people out here complaining and showing and emailing our city council and telling them this has to stop now. Rescind your vote, put these trees on the Historic Society, call them heritage trees, whatever you need to do, but save these trees.
Yeah. And what can community members do to become a part of Save the Oroville Trees?
Come down here Monday morning, be here Monday morning with us at 6 o'clock in the morning, and stay the day if you can. I'm willing to go to jail if I have to.
Did you want to say something?
Just remind everyone to show up by 6 o'clock or earlier if they can. Monday morning, and dress warm, bundle up. It's well worth it. You can make a difference. If you think, oh, I'm just one more person, no, you can make a difference. One more. Pretty soon, we need 200. We need 200 plus people to show up. And I know we have more than that just by watching the response of the cars that are going by and honking and support. If each and every one of just the honkers showed up, we would have more than our 200. So please come.
Yes.
And we realize that not everybody can come out here and support the trees, but if you can come for a little while, that's a huge help. It shows support for this cause. And it's going to be 6 a.m. Monday, February 1st, so mark it on your calendars. If you're a student or you work, it's 6 a.m. Come for what you can and then leave. It's okay. We are doing what our mayor and our city council refuse to do. We are protecting Oroville's resources.
Well, thank you guys for letting me come out and talk to you.
No, thank you. We really appreciate it. We want to support our youth, but more than that, we're glad to have somebody that cares.
Oh, absolutely.
And I remember reading in the Chico News and Review, a quote from PG&E, their own, where they say the paper,
Right.
but that every tree counts. And that was spoke to me because why are they cutting down all of these trees?
Every
They even
tree,
say that.
yeah, every tree does count. And you know what? Every time I see a leaf fall off this tree or any of the trees, and it's drifting down to earth when I'm out here in the mornings and I'm praying and I'm singing and enjoying the birds and stuff. Every single time I see it, it reminds me of old Henry short stories, The Last Leaf. It reminds me of that. I don't want these trees for this to be the last leaf.
And are you spending the night out here? And
I
staying
am
here?
right here. This is my home away
For the
from
last
home.
week, she has
I
been out
haven't
here.
been home in a long time.
It's been a week.
And no showers. I get to go brush my teeth, and that's it. Wash my face, and wash my hands, and I'm
Committed.
I'm here. Blood, sweat, and tears.
And also Robert Malera, who's over there in the wheelchair, is another one who's out here all the time. Mike McCarty. We have 400 people in our group, but we have many more people in the community that are helping us and supporting us. And we really appreciate that.
We have wonderful support. Wonderful.
Yeah, we do.
They have at times dropped us off goodies that we really don't need, because of our age and our expanding. But we have young people that come out here, and we have middle-aged people, and we have people of all ages that come and tell us what these trees mean to them. We have historians coming here. It's a shame. It's really a shame that this is happening.
Well, thank you guys, and I hope that I'll be able to come out on Monday morning, and so all of you guys should too. And yeah, we'll like to see what happens.
Thank you.